Did we just win? To be clear, we are not playing Black Ops 6 today. I do plan on doing probably like 1 or 2 more videos on Black Ops 6 before Black Ops 7 comes out. But the main mode that I want to play coming this season is that slasher game mode, and it's not out yet. So that's going to be a different time. Real quick though, if you do enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to be notified every time I upload another video to get ready for the launch of Black Ops 7. Unfortunately, my my Black Ops 7 beta, experience got cut short because I got shadow banned, and I was still shadow banned leading up to when the beta got taken offline. So that's great. But it was only for the beta, so. But something absolutely crazy happened today, and we're gonna go over it real quick. Now, originally today, there was gonna be a video of my thoughts on the Black Ops 7 beta coming up. And now a lot of the stuff I talked about is irrelevant. So I'm still gonna quickly run through what my, favorite parts of the beta were and what I think needs to be changed. But I'm not gonna go into too much detail because there's a bigger, thing to talk about. So for starters, at launch, open matchmaking with minimal skill consideration will be the default for Black Ops 7 multiplayer. And they said, simply put, imagine the matchmaking experience of open mosh pit from the beta, but as the standard in Black Ops 7 on day 1. Now that is fantastic because I've said before that I felt that if they were going to follow through and put the open matchmaking or open mosh pit in the real, the full game, they would just have it as a playlist, you know what I mean? And that would completely defeat the purpose. It wouldn't help anything. Like, they might as well not put anything in there at that point. But they completely surprised me, and they're making it completely default. So there will be minimal skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 7 at launch, which is fantastic. Camo grinding is going to be wonderful this year. And on top of that, which was a big surprise that I really didn't expect, was that they're going to have persistent lobbies, meaning that lobbies will not disband after you're done playing them. So imagine you're in Search and Destroy, right? You're talking shit to someone and you're slamming them. You beat them like 6-0, or maybe it's a round 11 victory and you're shit talking them. You're still in the lobby. You go back to the lobby, you're still shit talking. They want their get back, so you guys run a rematch. You slam them again, and you slam them so hard that they get embarrassed and they leave the lobby. That's fantastic. That's a great feeling. I'm just saying. That's how it used to be. That's what we had before. And now we're getting it back. And that's the only reason why I want it. Aside from that, I couldn't care less whether we had persistent lobbies or not. But still a good double whammy, you know what I'm saying? Alongside that, they're also going to be, making changes in terms of aim assist to make everything fair and balanced across all input devices at launch. And they're going to be sharing changes later on. And that's actually one of my points. Was I was saying that aim assist was really overpowered in Black Ops 7 from my experience. And as a controller player, I typically don't touch on aim assist. For context, my opinion is, controller players need some sort of aim assist because considering they're on a joystick and you need like absolutely fine, thumbstick control in order to actually hit shots. Some people are really good at it, but it's a very difficult skill to have. We need some sort of aim assist to help compared to keyboard and mouse that has like their entire arm to aim, and you can really get good at that. You have way more control over your aiming. You gotta balance it. You have to make it fair, okay? It's a little ridiculous in Black Ops 7, at least in the beta. We went against Kitty just the other day before I got shadow banned, and looking back at his VOD, I didn't realize when I was playing, but I killed him once with the M8 and it looked like I had aimbot. It was actually quite ridiculous. So I'm glad that they're actually, touching on that. So those are some massive changes that they're going to be touching on with launch, and that's fantastic. That is such good news. The only worry that I have is that Infinity Ward's going to mess it up, and I hope they don't. I hope they realize, I just hope they don't fuck it up, man. I mean, surely they follow suit after what Treyarch's doing. The Treyarch makes this massive change right before launch, clearly for a reason. Surely Infinity Ward doesn't just sit there and say, you know what? Fuck you guys. We're doing it our way. I think Jev was even saying that likely what they're going to do is they're going to do that and they're going to slow down the movement and just completely revert every good change that we've had. And I'm worried that they're going to do the same. And it's funny that the whole disbanding lobbies thing happened because I was saying that I literally was saying in the video that I recorded already that was supposed to go up today, that if we do get min Sbmm at launch, we definitely should get disbanding lobbies because of, you know, the search and destroy thing. That's the main reason why I wanted it. So it's really funny that we're getting that now. But to my other takeaways that we'll just quickly address, and a lot of these have already been addressed. You know, the maps have been significantly better than Black Ops 6. I love all of them. To me, guns and red dot sights are a huge thing to me in Call of Duty. That's kind of like my make or break with CODs. If the guns feel satisfying and I'm using more and I'm able to use more than one gun and enjoy it, and I have a nice, good-looking sight to look down, I'm gonna enjoy the game most likely. You know, the guns felt satisfying. I was using multiple different guns during the beta, and all of the red dot sights were absolutely fantastic. Streaks were a lot better in this game, and it actually feels like, you know, it actually feels worth using them. I'm a huge fan of tac sprint, but I don't mind that being gone. The perk, though, to give you tac sprint is kind of useless, and I feel like that should just be gone. Also on my list, I mean, like, overclocks were kind of cool. Little controversial, but I really liked the TTK, and I don't feel like it needs to be changed. If they slow it down a little bit, so be it. That's fine. I just don't want a case where it's like back in BO4 where it's like 200 health. I don't want that again. I really been enjoying the wall jumping mechanic. I saw a marksman tweet that talked about riot shields, and just no riot shields. Keep them out. We do not need them. They weren't in Black Ops 6, and that's the one good takeaway I have of that year. It was nice not having them, and if they for some reason do add them, you gotta balance them in some way. Make people slow. Maybe stop them from sprinting with riot shields or something. Or like make sure there's a thermite in the game. You know what I mean? Because thermites are a better counter to riot shields than Semtexes are, in my opinion. But in terms of the things that I hate, like obviously it's what a lot of people have been talking about on Twitter. Dexterity and Looper shouldn't be a perk, and they should be default. Something I saw nobody talk about is that the melees have 0 lunge, and they need some sort of lunge. In my perfect world, we get the COD 4 lunge, the really ridiculous lunge, but I don't think we're ever going to get that again. The doors do need a lot of tuning. They said that they were going to make changes for that. But I personally would just prefer to them to be removed. But like, I understand that they have their reasons with map flow and everything. But the maps should have just been designed without them to begin with. The scout hybrid thing where you're hidden from people's mini-maps for 5 seconds after you get a kill, and it happens every time you get a kill, is disgusting. That needs to... No, get that shit out of there. But I mean, that was pretty much all of my takes. I just wanted to quickly run through because I don't want a super long video. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about today was just, you know, we're having open matchmaking. You know what I mean? There's no disbanding lobbies. Amos is getting fixed. They claim a Team Ricochet update, and they're talked about it. I don't give a flying fuck what they say about Ricochet. It's barely worked. To give them the benefit of the doubt, though, the beta definitely didn't have as many cheaters as I thought they would. But in general, in my experience, I don't run into that many cheaters anyways, unless I get shadow banned, of course. It's mainly in ranked play that you see a lot of cheaters. Like in BO6, ranked play was ruined by cheaters. That's where they mainly go, and that's where you mainly see them. So I'll believe these changes with Ricochet, and I'll believe that the secure boot thing is actually making a difference when we play ranked play this year and we get into Crimson and up lobbies and there's no cheaters. That's when I'll believe it. But good on them for at least trying. But that's about it. I will be doing probably like 1 or 2 more videos on Black Ops 6 before Black Ops 7's launch. My uploading schedule will not be consistent throughout this next month, just to let you guys know. I'll kind of just be getting geared towards the launch of Black Ops 7. You know, I'll be up with my friends grinding that shit as soon as it drops. Let me know if you guys are excited for Black Ops 7 after everything that we've learned today. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Have a good one.